Dare I say the best WWE pay-per-view of 2019 so far. What's up guys, WWE Stage Creator back again with another video. Today I'll be reviewing Extreme Rules 2019. So I didn't do a prediction video, but I did do my predictions on Instagram. If you don't follow me, go follow me, WWE_stage_creator, and we got all of our predictions right except for one match. Usually that's what happens all the time. WWE at least has one match that swerves me, and that was Biggie and Xavier Woods winning the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. I thought Bryan and Rowan would retain, but they didn't, and that's all fine and good. I love me a good surprise. But man, this show was great, top to bottom, so good. Every match was good to great. Filled up with the card with good to great matches. That's what you want out of a WWE show. This definitely kicked AEW's ass. Fight for the Fallen was definitely not as good as this. Don't at me at that. Definitely this show was better. Don't deny it. But getting into the show, we started out on the kickoff show with Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. This was good, but why wasn't this on the main card? And why was this announced 3 hours before the pre-show even started? Because I'm in Australia, we watch it in the morning. I was asleep. I didn't even know this match was going to be on the kickoff because they only announced it 3 hours before. So I didn't get to watch it live, but Shinsuke won. I'm glad that he did. We know this is setting up for the Demon to win the title back probably at SummerSlam, but we'll see where it goes. I like that Shinsuke Nakamura is back on TV. They had a pretty good match on the kickoff. Should have been on the main card, but whatever. We also had the Cruiserweight Championship match. We don't have any figures to represent that, but Drew Gulak won in a pretty damn good Cruiserweight Championship match. Then we moved on to the first match of the night. The Undertaker and Roman Reigns defeated Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre in a no-holds-barred tag team match. This match had tags in it, which I was like, why are we having tags in a no-holds-barred match? But this match was actually super good. Undertaker really redeemed himself from that match with Goldberg. Don't know where he goes from here, but there was this awesome visual in the match too where Taker did like the throat slit, and then Drew McIntyre popped up in the background. It was so good. He was going to hit the Claymore. Reigns came in, speared him. Then Reigns threw Shane McMahon into Taker for the tombstone. Taker nearly botched it, but he managed to get Shane up and he got him. There was a few notable spots. There was an elbow through the table. There was a coast to coast with the trash can. And I'm pretty sure that was about it. But yeah, we did an awesome figure match too. It was pretty similar to this. We had, I won't spoil who won, but you guys should go check that out. Definitely, it was just as good as this match was. And yeah, great start to the show. We then had the Revival defend their Raw Tag Team Championship successfully against the Usos. They won clean in a great tag team match. I really like that they're giving the Revival something here instead of just the cheap way out, having them cheat to win. They actually beat the Usos clean in a really good match. Then we had Bayley defend her SmackDown Women's Championship successfully in a 2-on-1 handicap match between Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, teaming up to try become co-SmackDown Women's Champion against Bayley. Bayley beat them, probably the weakest match of the night, but still good nonetheless. Then we had the Dutch Destroyer versus the Swiss Superman. Really hard-hitting, fast-paced, good match. So many cool spots. Aleister Black is just so smooth with his striking. He's really skilled. And Cesaro showed off some amazing feats of strength. He caught, in one of the spots in the match, he caught the knees, double knees off the top rope from Aleister Black and then threw him up in the air and hit him with an uppercut. Super cool. They had a great match. Aleister Black hit the Black Mass. Lights out. 1, 2, 3. Aleister Black won. Then we had the last man standing match, Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. Great match, went all across the arena. Some notable spots. It was Lashley who speared Strowman through the barricade, and Bobby Lashley like speared him over the announcer's table and then flipped the table onto Strowman, and they fought all along the arena. Then they went into like the area where all the fans like come in to get their seats and stuff, and there was like a suplex to Lashley into the wall, and then he hit on the concrete. That looked pretty nasty. The match ended with Strowman doing a power slam off the like stands onto some breakaway thing that they made specifically for the match. Once I saw them go up there, I'm like, oh, there's something there that they're gonna break through, and that's what happened. And then they broke through the thing. They didn't show them breaking through the thing because there was like cushioning in there, so they didn't want to show that. Unfortunately, that it would have looked cool if you just showed us breaking through, but anyways. And Braun Strowman like broke through this wall, which looks super cool, to come out and be the last man standing. I don't think it quite tops the figure match we did here on the channel. You should go check that out, but still a great last man standing match. Then we had 6-time tag team champions Big E and Xavier Woods become the SmackDown Live tag team champions. Does this mean that Kofi Kingston is a tag team champion as well? What happened to the Freebird rule? I wonder if Kofi is a champion too. And yeah, we all have New Day champions, which is really cool. The one swerve that I didn't predict came here tonight in a great triple threat tag team match. Then we had ourselves a new United States champion. They must have watched my figure match because I did pretty much the exact same finish as to what happened here. AJ Styles won because Luke Gallows like kind of interfered, and then he got hung up on the ropes, and AJ Styles hit a Styles Clash from the ropes, which looks super cool. Never seen that done before except for the one time that Gallows and Anderson put him up on the ropes. I didn't know he could do that. That was sick. But yeah, very cool finish. Don't think this is the end for Ricochet. Definitely gonna have another match at SummerSlam, which I would say Ricochet probably would win. Then we had a thrown together match between Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler because they didn't have their match on SmackDown. Finished straight away when Kevin Owens hit a stunner on Dolph Ziggler. 1, 2, 3. Very quick match, and then Kevin Owens cut a promo about Shane McMahon. So they're definitely going to do Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. That should be okay. Really like the promos that Kevin Owens is doing, but it's kind of weird that he was a babyface and then he's heel and then he's babyface. Like, pick a side already. Then we got to the main event. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch defended their championship successfully in a pretty good Extreme Rules tag team match where we had Lacey Evans had on the back of her tights on her butt Seth's name, which is pretty funny. Seth had an awesome X-Men Wolverine attire, which was really nice. One of my favorite attires of Seth Rollins. That looks so cool. Hope he wears them more, and I want that in figure form immediately. But yeah, there was some cool spots in the match. There was like 2 table spots, like Becky Lynch and Rollins jumped onto Lacey and Baron Corbin on the table. There was the use of kendo sticks, tables, chairs. At one point, Becky got smacked in the face with a chair, which looked nasty, but the match ended when Baron Corbin decided to hit the end of days on Becky Lynch, and that pissed Seth Rollins off, and Lacey Evans was like, what the hell? And then she just walked away after seeing Baron Corbin get destroyed by an infuriated Seth Rollins with a kendo stick with a chair, and then 3 curb stomps to Baron Corbin. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins the match for Becky and himself, and then the Beast comes to town. There's a Brock party in Philadelphia. Brock Lesnar cashed in Money in the Bank and won the Universal Championship. I thought they'd probably do it at SummerSlam, but they did it here, which was really nice. Really cool moment. Brock Lesnar is the champion, and they're gonna probably have a match at SummerSlam, which is good because their WrestleMania match was very short and underwhelming. I hope they do something really nice at SummerSlam in the main event. Fingers crossed that they have a good match. But yeah, that is the review of Extreme Rules 2019. Comment down below what you thought of the show. I thought it was really, really great. Very entertaining show. Check out all the Extreme Rules action figure matches we did before the show. See how they compare to the real matches. Please like this video, comment down below, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next video.